Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the readings for the air signs, and we're going to start with the lovely sign of Gemini. Okay, Gemini, for your reading we are going to use the what deck am I using? Oh, Tarot of the Divine. So if you're looking at that deck wondering what it is, that's the Tarot of the Divine. Alright, firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It's my pleasure to bring the words from the Spirit to you. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you on board. And if you press the bell underneath, it will alert you when I go live, mostly. Somebody said, sometimes when I go live, people are like, we didn't get the bell. It's supposed to let you know when I'm going live or when I post new readings. If you find the reading doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't feel like you're reading, or it's pretty much not what you want to hear, which I know some people sort of get a bit upset when a reading's not what they want to hear, then really good to check out the aspects of your natal chart. You can Google natal chart and check out what planets were in your moon, your rising or ascendant, and also your Venus when you were born. Just gives you a bit more of a rounded look at what happens to you on a day-to-day basis. So, you know, today you might be able to relate to your sun sign, but tomorrow you might be able to relate to your moon sign. So check it out. If you're unsure, you can always Google that. It will tell you all about it. If the reading does resonate with you and it is your reading, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. It does help me to grow the channel. It is really good karma for you, and I'm going to say thank you to you in advance. All right, let's see what's going on in Gemini's world this week. So we're starting off with the Empress. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful card to start a reading with. The Empress is a card that talks, the Empress is like Mother Earth, Lady Gaia. This is the energy of all four queens rolled into one. She is a culmination of all the best elements of a person. This is a person who wants to birth something new. She wants to bring new things into the world. It also sort of denotes a time of fertility. So when you see this card, it very often means that this is a good time to fall pregnant, have a baby, have a child, and if you don't want that, it's not a good time to take chances. So the Empress is full of life. She wants to birth new things. She wants to bring new things forward, and this is a time for birthing something new. There is something here you've been perhaps deliberating on or not sure about here with the Five of Wands. It is a card of mental conflict, and you may be going backwards and forwards on something, trying to decide whether it's right for you or not right for you, but it's definitely got you in your head. I absolutely love this card. I know it's a bit Ring, looks like the Ring or the Grudge, but the Moon card is a card that talks about things hidden from view. So sometimes this can be within ourselves, like emotions, and other times it can be something that the universe has got up her sleeve. It can often mean that there is something being hidden from you, whether that's from the universe, it could be from another person, but sometimes it sort of shows that you're hiding something from yourself, and it could be your emotions. So this here looks like to me, with this Empress, that you've fallen in love and you're questioning if this is right for you, because your feelings may be all over the place, but you're keeping them down low at the moment. You don't want to bring them to the top because, oh my God, you've got the Emperor here. You can't make this up. Okay, so I feel like you've fallen heavily for someone here. If you haven't done this yet, remember these readings. I always point to people and say, you know, go and watch the video I did on my channel about how to get the most out of a tarot reading, because a tarot reading can be a future event. We're only reading the energies. This could be in your future. It could have already happened. It could be happening as we speak. You're falling in love with someone here. Big time. Big time. And I feel like here, with this Five of Wands, you've got questions that you're not asking and feelings you're not revealing. So there is a very strong energy here. We have the Magician after that. So the universe is saying you've got everything you need to work this out for yourself. So if you're questioning it and you're going backwards and forwards, maybe it's a time to sort of lean on that Magician energy and feel like you can work it out yourself in the long run. But for me, this feels like your feelings are out of control like you're all over the place. And I don't think you've spoken up about them. I think you've kept them concealed. And I feel that's making you question whether you should be feeling this way, whether it's too soon, whether it's too much, whether it's the right person, but you're really feeling it here. Let's see why. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups coming through. So you have someone who's come into your life here who is really fulfilling something within you. This Knight of Cups is that, proverbial proverbial knight on a white horse. Okay, so this is very romantic energy. And sometimes people come in and they can say all the right things and do all the right things, but you get in your head about, is this person sort of for real or am I being manipulated? And that's what I feel like is going on here, that you're questioning if you're in the relationship because it's right or not. So with that Knight of Cups, you've been given a love offer, but I feel like it's either taking you out of your comfort zone or it's making you question your feelings. Are you questioning your feelings? All right, so we have the 10 of Wands coming through with the 4 of Wands, wow, and the 9 of Swords. Look at the energy. Gemini, this has got your world rocked. Whatever this is coming in for you here has really thrown you for a loop. There's a great energy of anxiety, but then this feeling that everything is just beautiful and right and in the right place. This is a card of commitment, marriage, long term. It's also the card of twin flames, and we also have the Emperor, Empress. So maybe your twin flame has come back in. Maybe you've met a twin flame. But whatever this is, it's got you really in your feels here and questioning yourself on whether it's right or not, especially with this 9 of Swords. What I want to say to you, the universe is saying to you with this 10 of Wands, you need to put your fears down. You've carried your fears around with you for far too long, and I feel like you're being asked here to leave them, to let them go, not to give in to your fears, I want to say. Don't give in to your fears. All right, we have the Devil card here with the 8 of Cups and the Justice card. See, this says it all here. It's really interesting. I mean, the Devil card and the Justice card are both major arcana cards. The Justice card can talk about legal justice, but it can also talk about karmic justice. So you may have a twin flame coming back in here that you really feel great love for, but you're not trusting that they're back for the right reasons or they're in your life for the right reasons, because the Devil card talks of ego energy. So it's possible you could be questioning whether this person is right for you, especially with the Devil energy. And maybe if they've left you behind before, or there's been some sort of conflict previously or prior to you coming back into union or even into union, there is a real feeling here that you're not really sure if this person is right for you or not. All right, let's keep going here. All right, we have the Ace of Wands. The energy's the same all the way through, Strength card. So whoever I'm speaking to here, you're in a real quandary. What I feel here is that you are going backwards and forwards in your energy, trying to sort of work out this person, whether they're right for you here. The Strength card with the Devil card, Ace of Wands, gives me this energy of understanding perhaps your own shadow. Perhaps you've been unfortunate in relationships before where you have felt rejected or left behind, and that's created an ego problem for you where you fall into that energy and don't trust from the beginning. You know, we're all guilty a little bit for, bringing some of our past baggage with us. No matter how well we work on ourselves, we sometimes still carry this energy of past relationships, which does in effect make us doubtful and unsure. But like I always say to people, it's going to take time for you to trust this, but you can't just walk away because of what you feel or you think may happen. You've got to be the observer. You've got to tune into your intuition. You have to understand that, relationships take a little while to sort of bring to the forefront. So this is a time for you to just go with the flow here. But I do see you sort of, it's like with the Seven of Swords, like on the one hand you're, standing your ground and you want to really be with this person, but then on the other hand it's almost like you're fighting against the energy. So I want to say to you, especially with the Justice card, there is something that needs to unravel here for you to learn a lesson, especially with the Strength card. So I feel like for you, you're coming up as the Empress here, which says to me you are in a really beautiful place. You're probably feeling a lot of love. You're probably looking around your world thinking colours are vibrant at the moment. You really have the feeling of love here. But you're in conflict here, and it's got to do with your emotions. So you may be feeling a great deal of love down here, but you can't, it's like you don't want to express it in case you're wrong. Or you don't want to express it in case you're rejected, or you don't want to say anything in case it isn't going to turn out the way you thought. But you have someone here who is your divine counterpart. So the universe is saying here with the Magician, we do have the Tower after that, okay, with the Nine of Cups. All right, so this person is your wish come true. All right, no doubt about it whatsoever. The Tower for me says you need to just tear down those old constructs, throw them away and start all over again. Don't be relying on your past to take you into the future, because you are here almost trying to find things wrong with this situation rather than looking at what's right with it. Let's just get some clarification. What do we have coming out? The Two of Wands. So you are contemplating whether to move forward or whether to cut this off here. So you are actually thinking, is this right for me or not? Maybe your own fears are overwhelming you here with this Devil energy. I feel there's really strong energy of you being scared here. Let's just have a look and see. The Strength card is being clarified by the Ace of Cups. This person really loves you. With the Death card, some sort of transformation needs to occur in this relationship though. And I feel like that will come when you speak up about your feelings. There's a long-term commitment here with the Hierophant. Okay, and the Magician is back here. You need to trust your own resources here. This person definitely is in love with you, without a doubt. There's really strong love here. But we have the Death card here. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio here too. But when the Death card comes through, it sort of means that the relationship may have to go through some transformation. What I'm feeling here is you may have to communicate feelings to see how your person is feeling. But I feel like here with the Hierophant, there's a long-term commitment on the table for you here. So if you're questioning, is it for you or not for you, I would say to you, you're not going to know that until you've had the conversation with this person. It may be too early to have that conversation, but the time will come. So maybe just coast it out in the meantime and trust that you're being taken in the right direction here. All right, let's pull a love card for you as well. Beautiful cards, both of these. Look, they quite reflect each other, don't they? All right. Within each of us, there is yin and yang, feminine and masculine, passive and active. To have inner harmony, strive to balance all aspects of who you are. To align with your true nature, love and accept and embrace yourself totally and completely. Now, I feel like this is what that's saying to you, is about trusting yourself. Not everything will be shown to you in the beginning. And if you are with a twin flame, there will be still things you have to work through to make this relationship what it needs to be. That work you need to do may be something that between you, like you have to trust this person. But if you're not ready to trust them, or it's too early, like it's only a few weeks into a relationship, maybe just give it a little bit more time to grow, and then you won't question as much. I feel like something beautiful is really happening here. Now this card here talks of healing, and it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. So definitely now that really supports the idea that you could be with a twin flame, because you're both healing here. And this doesn't mean healing each other. Don't get me wrong. You are not there to heal or fix another person. That is really unhealthy energy. But you can heal with a person. So it's about you not rescuing someone, but allowing yourself to heal alongside of them. And that is really what's coming through with this beautiful card. So I feel like give it a little bit of time, and I think things will reveal themselves to you, and you will understand this energy that you have been bringing forward with you. We don't want to get hurt. We don't want to get rejected, but it may not necessarily mean this person is doing the same thing. So give it time. Thanks, Gemini.